Hey friends, it's your girl Crafty Planner Queen and welcome to another video. Today I have a full flip through of my September Wellness BUJO using Healed Season printable sticker collection that you can find in my Etsy shop. Let's get right into it. So every month I really like to use this Wellness BUJO to keep me on track with all things with goals and my spirituality and my business and just kind of all the parts of my wellness, and I break it down into 5 categories that really keep me together. That is my creative wellness, my physical wellness, emotional, social, and creative wellness, okay? So typically I will do like a little cutout frame situation, but for the month of September, I wanted to keep it more sleek and more simple. So we just have the dashboard. This dashboard comes in the kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I just printed it out on some nice heavy duty cardstock. Her sweatshirt says healed. It's just really beautiful. And this is the vibe of this whole collection and this whole theme for this month, which it's healing season. It's the fall, almost fall. And it's really my favorite season to lock in and to get all cozy and just all the things. I really love fall. It's my power season. And then I have this cluster, which you saw at the beginning with me putting this together. It's another one of the gorgeous dolls that comes in this collection. Her shirt says evolve. Here we have healing is not linear. A beautiful record player butterfly, the month of September, and you are enough on the easel. And this is just the opening, right? This is inviting us in to what this month is going to be all about in my BUJO. I do want to mention I used to be one of those people that drew my BUJO, but then I started doing BUJO and stickers. There's not a right or wrong way, but this is the way that I love and the way I feel connected to. Okay, so after this introduction, which is the monthly BUJO cover and dashboard, we get into the other parts. I create my own headers. I'm always asked about those. I create those right over in Canvas, super easy, and I'll walk you through some of the things I like to use. One of them is always going to be my mantra. I need a monthly mantra to just set me straight, right? Something beautiful and positive that I can read each day. I put one of the functional stickers here, another one of those dolls that says create, and then it says stay inspired with some other clusters, and I take my mild liner and I go ahead and get prepared to write there. Goals. The thing about goals, you're going to have your action items. You're going to have other places where you really map out step by step with your goals, right? Or you should. But this is just an overview of my top 3 goals for the month. Love how this page came out. If you are subscribed to me over on Instagram, you will get to see me go through step by step and what I do. But I like to do the hybrid method, which is I created this page actually digitally, printed it out, and then I put it in here to write. Okay, over here, this cluster, I created physical. So I do a little bit of both digital and physical creating to pull the BUJO spread together. After my goals, you have mood, and because we are already a couple days into September, I just write down my mood in like the back of my journal until I'm ready to go and write each day. One word. What mood was I in? What was the rhythm and flow of that day? Mood tracking is very powerful for your mental health. Budget, just the top 3 things with budget. What do I need to be paying? What do I need to be saving for? What am I buying this month? Like all the things. It really helps me keep that part together. Moving right along to the brain dump. So for the brain dump, I do like to keep a lot of extra space because I just want to write little tidbits of things that are on my mind to get them out of my mind. Maybe I want to write a full journal entry about this thing later. Maybe I just want to get it on paper. Maybe I want to release some anxiety. Maybe it's a quick reminder. So you can use your brain dump really any way you want to. My memories page, the memories page will always be documented at the end of the month. That's where I'm capturing 3 things from the month that really stand out and that were memories that I want to hold on to. Once again, I did create this page digitally, printed it out, put it inside of my journal, and over here I created this physically. Oh, and I want to mention before I forget, I'm using the 8x8 beautiful journal from Archer and Olive. I still have my design team alumni code, which is CPQ10, and you can save 10% on all of their beautiful projects. I really, really love this dimension of 8x8. It works so well for my wellness. All right. Okay, I would probably have to say this is my favorite part of the whole layout. It's just this fold out page that I was able to create almost all of my weekly spreads within this realm. So first of all, I took this is not in the collection. It's actually the background paper that I used to make the functional boxes, but I took it and put it here in these thick strips, and I really love how that came out. So this gives us one weekly spread. The fold out page gives us 2. I'm still gonna add some little tidbits to there. 3, and then our last week, which isn't complete yet, I did this beautiful like horizontal Dutch door. I just gotta add my. And here I am, guys, just adding some of those little tidbits we talked about using this printable sticker collection, Healed Season. I wanted to add in some quotes and some butterflies and some little, doodads and doodles just to bring the spread out a little bit more. So I was really, really loving how it was looking. I trimmed everything up. And the last thing that I did not do on camera is I went in and I added all of my mild liners for when I start to write in my layout. So I was really loving how all that looked, and then this is, you can see with the mild liners. So when you just open that flip out page, it is a whole experience. And so now you can see why I'm saying this is clearly my favorite part, and I think we're gonna run this back for October, and I will show a full tutorial then. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through and just seeing how this came together. Like I said, you might want to subscribe to me over on Instagram. It's only $5, and you really get to see these things come to life. I do want to start writing in my journal today, writing out my mantra, writing out my goals. So stay tuned for my next video, which will be me writing all those things and kind of talking through how I come up with my mantra. Sometimes I'll find it like on socials, or it just will come to me. I like to track my moods to see what do I need to be doing differently, all those types of things. But remember to craft, plan, heal, pick up the healing season in my Etsy shop, and thank you guys for hanging out with me to see the September BUJO of Healed Season. Until next time, bye.